Finally tonight, a popular rock group chooses Dallas to kick off its tour of the United States and Europe.
The band Genesis tonight converted Texas Stadium into a high-tech soundstage.
We don't want to start the actual intro music until we're on the ground floor.
Anywhere that you're at is going to be an important spot, okay?
I'm more worried about the introductions at the moment. But I'm also, will the voice hold out?
No, not for these guys.
These are the authentic ones. Right. And we want you to be part of the cowboy.
No turning back now.
Going to play Paris now.
I didn't think you were serious. Good evening, Dallas.
I've dreamed 1,000 dreams. I've been haunted by a million screams, but I can hear them marching feet, and they're moving into the street. Now, did you read the news today? Well, they say the danger's gone away, but I can see the fire still alight. They're burning into the night where there's too many men, there's too many people making too many problems, but there's not much love to go around. Can't you see this is the land of confusion? Now this is the world we live in. These are the hands we give. Use them and let's not try to make this a place worth living in. I remember long ago is when the sun was shining, when the stars were bright all through the night, and the sound of your laughter as I held you tight so long ago.
No, we're sort of a bit like this, you know.
I'm really the band leader.
Basically, I run the show.
But I think they know who's boss.
By the way, Phil won't see any of this, will he?
I think it was easier, the rehearsals this time, because we started up in Chiddingfold, which is a little village where our studio is. I think Tony and I, Banks and I, had done more work than normal because there'd been, I guess, a longer gap and a lot of songs to learn. And the first day we did the whole set. It took all day, but we finished it.
We had a sort of extended set list at that point of songs we were going to try, which we talked about, and we, even before we got to that first thing, there's one or two we decided not to do. And we decided, but then we came into the studio, we still probably had about 4 hours of material that we were actually started rehearsing.
By the time you've got the obvious songs that you definitely are going to play because A, you want to play them and be their audience favourites, and C, they're new, you've only got a few areas where you can say, okay, we've got 20 minutes here, or half an hour. What can we play? Well, we can play this, this, and this. We've got to do an old medley, So I think what we wanted to do was to definitely try some new old stuff.
You want a history of it?
Checking everything is in place. You never know who's looking on. A perfect body with a perfect face.
You see, the thing about Genesis is that we're like a team, like a happy family.
Oh, I do all the writing.
I do all the writing.
Yes, the good stuff. I write all the good stuff. But seriously, we're really tight, inseparable, Can we talk about my solo career? Is that all right? I don't understand why maybe I sell more records than Genesis. Maybe its accessibility is at a lower level. You can actually get it, more people can get into it quicker.
Think twice. It's another day for you and me in paradise.
I've never really wanted to test to see whether I could do a stadium tour or not. And the Genesis music translates to a larger crowd because of the size of the music and it's more visual. But I just generally feel, especially in America where the audience level is like a lot louder and my stuff is a lot quieter, I don't think it would work. I can't imagine going up in Texas Stadium or Dodger Stadium and doing separate lives, you know, it just wouldn't work.
You have no right to ask me how
I don't ever want to do a stadium tour. I mean, we played, on my tour, we played 2 nights in Hanover, where we're playing with Genesis, 55,000 people, and both nights, we played 2 nights, and both nights sold out, and it was actually the first big shows that I've ever done on my own. And it actually worked. I mean, people were very, very quiet, and they all held matches in one more night. I mean, it was actually very moving, because I'd never seen that many people in one place listening to my stuff. It's always been arenas, you know. With my band, you get me standing out front or sitting at a piano, and it's the simple side of it that appeals to me more. Cubby's auditioning. He's auditioning for the singer. I don't really want to be the singer anymore. I want to be just the drummer, but he wants to be the singer. Well, I'm still surprised that people don't know I play the drums. You know? They say, hey, I'm not a bad drummer. This is what I started off by doing, yeah. So they really think I'm just a singer.
Well, I'm sure Phil would like to play more drums, although he plays quite a lot on this tour. And there's the drum duet, which grows daily in length.
We worked out a new drum duet, me and Chester, which is always a high point for me. We sit in a hotel room and we play on a chair. We take 3 chairs. He sits on one, I sit on the other, and we play on the middle one. And we record it. This is what we're doing now. We played for 20 minutes, recorded it, and picked the best bits out of it. And then we put it together, and now we're starting to play it. Sort of all for one, one for all sort of thing, you know.
Did you ever hear my solo album?
Sorry, no comment.
Here, please take one.
Did you ever hear Mike's solo album?
Last chance.
After being together with the same people for 15, 16 years, you've got to have a bit of fresh air, an outside life, otherwise it just gets too stifling. So it's not dissatisfaction, it's because you want to actually broaden your horizons and get some more musical experiences.
All I need is a miracle. All I need is you.
People do find it very hard to understand what's going on with us, because there's no one else quite like us, I think, I mean, Phil's had the most amazing success. You can't get much more than that. The Mechanics have done well. Genesis is still doing well. Tony's been doing film scores and stuff, so we're all very active.
Did I mention my solo projects?
Tony's solo album was very good as well.
Tony. That name rings a bell. Tony. Yeah, I think he plays sax. No, cello.
I mean, it's the reason I'm in this business in the first place is as a writer, and I never had any great urge to be a performer on stage and to kind of get everyone to look at me or anything like that. And as a musician, as a player, I never sort of felt this was something I did that much better than anybody else. It was always as a writer that I felt this is what I felt that I had something special at.
Creeping up the blind side, shining up the wall, stealing through the dark of night, climbing through a window, stepping to the floor, checking to the left and the right, picking up the pieces, putting them away. Something doesn't feel quite right.
I think Home by the Sea has always been one of my favourite songs. I mean, Domino and Home by the Sea are the ones key songs in the set for me in many ways.
Suddenly heard, welcome to the home of the sea.
The most difficult song, I think, for this show is the same as the last show, which is Domino. Just even the first half of the song, I'm probably doing about eight or nine different sounds. And in the second half as well, you've really got to keep your head because it's, you know, things are just happening all the time, and I've got to keep this thing vamping in the bass all the time while I'm doing all sorts of other things with my right hand. And as though technically, it's not like there's speed problems or anything like that. It is just quite difficult to make certain you keep your head and you do all the things in the right order, you know. If you do one tone change in the wrong order, then everything comes up wrong. Domino is a great image to put on a screen. It just looks great, you know. Biggest dominoes you've ever seen.
Out of the three of us, if you were to take any one of the three of us away and it could still be Genesis, it would be me. You know, if you take me out of the situation, you had Tony and Mike, Genesis really wouldn't change that much. If you had to take one of the three of us away, I'm sure a lot of people would say, well, you can get rid of Tony because he doesn't do anything. You know, but in fact, him and Mike are far more the backbone of the writing of the band. And I guess I'm the one that stands out front and communicates with an audience.
Went to Houston because our normal rehearsal place is Dallas, with Mary Lights and Shoko Sound are here, but we needed a building with a 52-foot height, which is hard to find actually, it's harder than you think. And the Goodyear blimp hangar in Houston had it. So we set up there for 2 weeks and worked on music, but an awful lot on lights and screens and all the footage we had.
When I walked in the hangar in Houston and saw exactly what it looked like, I mean, a drawing that's this big with just lines, you know, looks a little bit different from all the strategic scaffolding that has to be placed, you know, for support. And there's a lot of hardware, and that's what struck me, and I thought, I just don't see how this can all come together in 3 weeks.
I think from the word go, there's always been an interest in the visuals, because when the music and any kind of visual presentation we have locks in and works well, it's such a strong moment. I mean, I kind of felt that what we'd done with Very Lights, we'd reached a point when all we were going to do was more of the same. In a little way, the last tour, Invisible Touch Tour, I felt was a bit like that. Whereas to me, this tour is definitely not a continuation of that. And this time round, we've kind of, using Very Light still, but we've added a new element with these Jumbotron screens, which are screens that work in daylight as well as darkness.
We decided right from the word go that we weren't going to use it just as a video assist, because I think that's been seen a lot of times. It's exciting and it's good to do, but we wanted to try and integrate it more with the band. I mean, it is a problem with these things that you end up either looking at the screen or at the band.
I think with a song like Dreaming While You Sleep, for example, when I'm in the front of the stage sitting on the chair like as if in a hospital waiting room, is basically what it's supposed to be. I think that kind of works because the screens are like what's going on in my mind. Dreaming while you sleep. Dreaming while you sleep. Memory is the key. Ooh, dreaming while you sleep.
weeks, Mike and I in particular have been concentrating very heavily on the visual side of it. And, you know, first run through we did in the big place, we suddenly realised all the things that were wrong about it.
Yeah. I've always seen this as just crossfades. He says,
well, that's what I had.
and then just sort of floats across.
No, Matthew felt it should be cut.
Yeah, I don't think it should be cut. I talked to him this before. I don't think it should be cut.
Well, what do we want to do? Should we make an executive decision here?
Yeah, I think it should be dissolved.
And we arrived over here the first day, and they had all these banks of computers and laser discs, and none of it worked, and they got the wrong system completely. As usual, wires get crossed. No one quite knew what we wanted to do.
So it's that shuffling thing. It's just one.
But it's one button.
One
yeah.
button.
Oh yeah, it's one button.
Assuming the one button works, and assuming the person operating it can
press it in time.
Press it at the right time, then we're okay.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. So there is a nervousness about whether all the stuff will work at the right time. Everyone will sort of, you know, be doing this. We've got a lot of different operators. They've all got to punch buttons at the right moment or put their faders up, and if it doesn't happen, you tend to get a bit sensitive to it, particularly the ones you can see. You know, there's some songs where you can actually watch the screens a bit and you know if it's going wrong.
Riding the last spike, lifting and laying the track. With blistering hands, the sun burning your back. Ah, but I can hear my children's cry. I can see the tears in their eyes. Memories of those I've left behind, still ringing in my ears. But I'll always remember that night, as they waved goodbye to their father. We followed the rail, we slept under the stars, living in darkness and digging with danger. Showing no fear of what might lie ahead. They'll never see the likes of us again. Thank you very much. Genesis on record, I think some of you, if not most of you, will know that Genesis on record nowadays is just the three of us, me, Mike and Tony, but since 1977 and 78, we've had two great friends and great musicians playing with us on stage. They're truly part of Genesis Live. So would you welcome, please, on the guitar from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Mr. Darryl Sturmer, ladies and gentlemen. And on the drums, truly the backbone of this band, I think. Would you welcome, please, from Los Angeles, Mr. Chester Thompson.
I feel very sorry for Chester. With this band, you don't just... The song isn't written and you don't just play along to it. The drums are kind of integral to the composition of the song, where they come in, the style in which you play. When it comes to taking that on stage with Chester, the poor guy, you know, he's a brilliant drummer. He has to suddenly become me. I think The Wall was real fast last night. Well, not real fast. It sounded okay, but what happens is that the acceleration as well at the end of the song.
The music's challenging because there's more variety in the music. You know, the three of them. I mean, Phil's music is good, but there's just a lot more variety in the stuff. Working with the group.
Then what did he say?
And I mean, this has been going on for longer. I mean, I've been doing the tours with the group for 16 years now. You know, and that feels like the actual. That's the band. You know, that feels like the band. With Phil's thing, there's been some changes over the years. Not a lot, but it doesn't feel as cozy and intimate as Genesis. You know?
No, I'm not nervous about the gig, but I'm nervous about this interview right now. Well, mainly I use the pedals when I'm playing bass for some reason, but I use it in this song. Turn it on again. Have the little delay going because it needs two guitars, so you have to have some kind of bass. So what I'll do, the guitar is like. I could play in lounges. playing bass. It's just I play guitar on mostly the older Genesis stuff. The stuff that Steve Hackett would play guitar. And on the newer stuff, I play bass guitar.
He can play very fast, and I play very slow. It's about how I describe it. I mean, he's technically unbelievably capable, and I'm not. I've got something else, I suppose. Well, I hope I have. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble.
Genesis, opening night, will continue in a moment.
I can direct videos, man. I can direct videos, it's no problem. Pout, baby, pout, pout. Come on, baby, give me all you got.
Sometimes the song, like the I Can't Dance one and the Jesus video, are great vehicles because you've got lyrics that take you down a humorous avenue. You really have a chance to have a bit of fun with them.
I think people like the funny ones best of all, which is the ones I like the best. I don't know, if you can capture the right mood on a more serious one, it works. I thought No Son of Mine, we captured the mood nicely, that was great. It's a difficult thing for us. I mean, you know, particularly Mike and I, we're not actors, I don't think, anyhow. No, we aren't, definitely. Whereas Phil, we are lucky in having Phil, who is good in front of a camera, so we can be just good enough, I think, to back him up.
They always say, well, we're better off when we pretend to be somebody else. I actually think that a video like Invisible Touch, when they were basically, we were all just ourselves for the day, and it was filmed and put, you know, spliced together the fun bits of the day, and, you know. But I think that works too.
The subject that all fascinates us is the idea of television evangelists.
It's an extraordinary piece of TV, really, you know. I mean, the first time I ever saw it, I thought it was a comedy. I'm absolutely serious about that. I thought it was comedy. And it wasn't until I watched the thing for about 5-10 minutes I suddenly realised this wasn't a sketch. This had been going on for too long.
So the song was written and the lyrics were done, and it seemed a natural video to have a bit of fun with. It was a great storyline.
I mean, all we're doing, really, is just saying that these guys that come on your television screens every Sunday, probably 55 to 60% of them aren't the genuine article. And they found this way of actually getting money, siphoning some of it off without people asking too many questions.
It was on a divine visitation that the Lord told me that I was to go on the television. I was lying on the bed and the bed began to go around, and I had the sensation like I was on a merry-go-round. And then the furniture joined in, and then I was in the stars. There were stars everywhere, above me, below me, to the left of me, to the right of me. Millions and millions of stars, and the Lord said, the stars are the souls that you will win for me. The Lord actually talks to me, you know. I hear what's being said. And he said to me, get me $18 million by the weekend. And the angel of the Lord stands by my side and speaks into my ear. It's a beautiful thing, and I hear what's being said. It's a marvelous, marvelous experience. I never thought such a thing could happen. In the name of Jesus. Spoke to me. He said, stretch forth your hand. Tell the people to put their hands against yours, and I will heal them. Get me $18 million by the weekend. Touch the screen. Touch the screen.
You see the face on the TV screen, coming at you every
Sunday, see the face on the billboard. Well, that man is me. On the cover of the magazine, there's no question why I'm smiling. You buy a piece of paradise, you buy a piece of me. I'll get you everything you wanted, I'll get you everything you need. You don't need to believe in hereafter, just believe in me. 'Cause Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. I've been talking to Jesus all my life. Oh yes, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. And he's been telling me everything is alright. I believe in the family, with my ever-loving wife beside me. But she don't know about my girlfriend or the man I met last night. Do you believe in God? 'Cause that is the war I'm selling. And if you wanna get to heaven, I'll see you right. You won't even have to leave your house or get out of your chair. You don't even have to touch that dial, 'cause I'm everywhere. And Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. I've been talking to Jesus all my life. Oh yes, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. Well, he's been telling me everything's gonna be alright.
God's everywhere. He just uses me as his instrument. He speaks and his power goes through my voice. The sign of the cross. Jesus taught me that.
Won't find me practicing what I'm preaching. Won't find me making no sacrifice. But I can get you a pocket full of miracles. If you promise to be good, try to be nice. God will take good care of you. Which is to do as I say, don't do as I do. Well, I'm counting my blessings, 'cause I found true happiness. 'Cause I'm getting richer day by day. You can find me in the phone book, just call my toll-free number. You can do it any way you want, just do it right away. Well, there'll be no doubt in your mind, you believe everything I'm saying. If you wanna get closer to him, get on your knees and start praying. 'Cause Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. I've been talking to Jesus all my life. Oh yes, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. Well, he's been telling me everything's gonna be alright. 'Cause Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. Oh yes, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. I've been talking to Jesus all my life, and he's been telling me everything's gonna be alright.
One day I was standing before the cameras right here in the cathedral, and the Lord spoke to me. He said, "Stretch forth your hand and tell the people to put their hands against yours, and I will heal them." He said this is a form of laying on of hands. So put your hands on the screens now. Touch the screen. Touch the screen. Heal, heal, heal. In the name of Jesus, please, heal. Touch the screen.
If you're sitting at home watching this special and you got one of these on, boy, you're in trouble.
Lay back, please.
And the Lord spoke to me. He said, "Stretch forth your hand. Put the..." Sorry.
All right, here we go. Stand by. All right, we're gonna shoot this.
I'm gonna look like Benny Hill.
How's the back?
Still gotta pull out a little bit. Look up.
Knees out of foot.
I'm smiling, you buy a piece of paradise, you buy a piece of me. I'll get you everything you wanted, I'll get you everything you need.
Take your last basket and you'll dump it on top of there, and you just keep working the crowd, okay? You're collecting money.
Still more to go.
actually look shorter than me.
I do.
It's got to be right.
Come out smiling, Randa.
We're doing it again for me, boys. Sorry.
I can't work with him anymore. I don't mind going nude. I can say I went nude for film.
In the name of Jesus.
Putting on wigs and dresses is a normal, everyday thing in the Rutherford household. So this video was no change to that.
The first day, you think you look normal, and then you look in the mirror and you sort of have a fright.
By the third day, Tony looked quite normal to me. I mean, I virtually saw no difference when he took the wig off.
You thought it was real, yeah? Good for you. New deal.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't you just love it when that happens?
You guys have a lot of rhythm. What is this I can't dance, we can't dance thing? Where did it happen, come from?
I don't really dance. I dance very quick for about 2 minutes.
Very quick for 2 minutes.
I peak very quickly.
And you're...
Dancing?
Dancing.
Oh, just dancing.
The thing that makes it difficult is the just sheer size of it, because it's an open-air show only, and we've got the PA much further apart. The basic structure is so big. And the video screens obviously are you're at the forefronts of sort of the technology here a bit. You know, had to have a computer program sort of which was kind of written specially to operate them. Anything that's completely new, you know, it's like when we first used the Very Lights. There were a lot of problems with them, but it was still very effective even though they didn't work every night.
This is the world we live in. These are the hands we live in.
This little thing here means that every gig sounds the same. You can play a club, you can play a 15,000 seater, you can play a 60,000 seater. Every night will sound the same. These guys have to put up with all the acoustics, not me. See, I'm smart. I'm going to have a good tour.
This one here, this one here, this one still has more volume and more top.
Till they break.
The last few days has really come together. I mean, we moved to Texas Stadium, where we saw that our original lighting cues were a little bit too soft because it's a much bigger place than the hangar in Houston. And it just started to take shape the last couple of days, really.
So we're going down now. We're going down for the first rehearsal. Quarter to.
'Cause tonight, oh, yes, I'm gonna make it right. Tonight, oh.
You have 6 weeks to prepare for a tour. You'll take 6 weeks. If you've got 3 weeks, you do it in 3 weeks.
The first show is always the worst because so many things that are unknowns at that point. You don't even know, you haven't got the sort of quite the confidence in the set at that point. Equipment can let you down, that sort of thing, and you don't quite know what it's going to be like when you actually do the whole show as one.
Well, the key to my survival was never in much doubt. The question was how I could keep sane, trying to find a way out. Things were never easy for me. Peace of mind was hard to find, and I needed a place where I could hide, somewhere I could call mine. I didn't think much about it till it started happening all the time. Soon I was living with the fear every day of what might happen that night. I couldn't stand to hear the cry of my mother, and I remember when
That's your cue.
Oh, well, you didn't give us the cue. Do it again.
Okay, I'm Nancy J. with Mike Rutherford and Tony Banks of
Genesis.
And we're going to be live on Newswatch 11 in just a moment. Entertainment Watch, don't go away.
It gets harder each time out because just to play the shows and do nothing else and travel wouldn't be hard at all. It's the fact that in between you've got videos to make, interviews, and we're trying to cut down a bit on that, but there's still quite a lot of extra things to do that makes the day difficult.
Good evening, North America. J.J. Jackson for the Global Satellite Network. I'm in Texas Stadium and actually in the locker room. Dallas Cowboys play, and tonight we're in with three rather famous Englishmen. We have the members of Genesis, the core of the band, of course.
Well, there is a lot of interviews to do and stuff. I mean, obviously you're trying to sort of do interviews, you know, to try and make certain as many people come to the show as possible.
We've been rehearsing in a very large blimp hangar in Houston. And, of course, you know, the last couple of days we've been at the Texas Stadium, so that gives us an idea of what it's going to be like and how small you can look, even smaller than I really am, in fact. But what really fascinates me is why you've got the volume and the EQ on your voice.
Yeah, we're not very happy. I'm sitting here wondering that
myself. And I sound like a Mr. Wimp. In fact, even all three of us sound like real Mr. Wimps, whereas JJ's here going, whoa, good evening. Hello, boy. It's a beautiful thing, baby.
We've always made a point of bringing people, I mean, wives and people on the road.
Even if the wives couldn't come in. Sorry, okay. You did let it open, okay. Oh, good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
So long, but thinking nothing could go wrong. And now I know she's got a built-in ability to touch everything she sees. But now it seems I'm falling for her. She's in the hat, that invisible touch. She reaches in.
I'm David Brinkley. Is this how we elect our future presidents, answering questions on television instead of traveling around shaking hands and kissing babies? We'll explore this Sunday.
The commish will return 1 week from tonight.